Finding your ideal weight. Brought to you by www.yourweightloss.xyz. Sometimes, you can just see it. Those love handles hanging around your waistline like a sagging spare tire, those extra wiggly rows of fat below your chin and around your neck. The pants that seem to not fit anymore, that must have shrunk while hanging in your closet. Those things can give you the idea that it might be time for you to lose a couple of pounds. But sometimes, the indicators don't seem to be so clear. It's true that if you step on the talking scale and it starts to cry, you know it's time to get yourself in gear to lose some of those extra pounds. But many times, it is something more understated. A glance from someone passing by, or just how you feel when you look in the potato chip bag and it's empty, and you just bought it yesterday at the warehouse store. Those signs get people visiting the internet in waves looking for answers to their weight loss problems. And one of the things they look for on the internet is a chart to determine their ideal body weight. These are in no short supply online, and, together with weight loss calculators, can give you an idea of your weight loss goal and just how fast you can reach it. But there are a couple of downsides to using these kinds of tools, especially online. One issue is that you need to look at the website that ideal weight chart or calculator is on. Many times these websites are designed for one purpose only, to get you to buy one of the products that is being advertised on that site. Nothing wrong with that, business is business. But if each time you look at the ideal weight chart and there isn't any way you can ever be that weight, without buying a dietary plan or supplement that just happens to be for sale on their site, you might like to give it an additional thought. There are ideal weights for various people. However, each individual person has their own ideal weight. Not to look silly or anything, but if you want to discover what your ideal weight is, you must look on more than one website, and consider the differences in what those ideal weights are. Sometimes, there is also a disparity between what the charts say you are supposed to weigh and your idea of your ideal weight. This happens more often than not. You look at the chart, and input your weight and height and then check the results, but the number does not seem low enough to you. You're sure that if the chart says 160, that it must be drastically wrong and your real ideal weight is around 135. The reality is, your ideal weight is probably around 160. How you think you look and how you feel has a lot to do with whether you think the charts and calculators are accurate. You also need to be aware that the charts give a range. This means if you step on the scale 15 times a day, your weight is going to be different each time. And that the charts often give only a single number. Much easier to say that your ideal weight is around 160 pounds, or 125 pounds, or whatever it is, than to view those figures as something exact that you need to accomplish or else. That is not how your body works, and you will wind up with a lot of indignation towards yourself if you think like that and don't accomplish your goal. Your body will respond a lot better if you view it as your friend instead of something that won't measure up to a document you found on the internet. So make sure that you get the right information, but that you make the ultimate decision about your ideal weight. Brought to you by www.yourweightloss.xyz.